welcome back to my channel. Now, for the last few videos, I have been saying over and over that I'm going to be doing a big reread, so I thought it was finally time to share what I'm going to reread. Now, I have a lot I want to reread. I personally love rereading my favorite books or books that I used to read or love. One, to see if I still like them, but mainly to relive the magic of the books that I fell in love with. So it's going to be a pretty long video because I have a lot of books I want to reread. And yeah, so I'm going to jump straight in the order right now that I've already started rereading some. So I'll show you those first and then kind of in the order I'm planning to read them, but who knows, it might go all over the shop. So the first series that I have reread or somewhat read for the first time is the Lara Jane trilogy by Jenny Han. As some of you may have seen in my wrap up, I reread these. Well, I have read the first one before, but I have never read the second two. So I reread the first one and then finished the second two. These will quickly be moving to my favorite shelf up there because I love these so much. And yeah, very light, very girly, very sweet. Definitely a new fave. So yeah, that was the first step on the reread train. Next up on the reread party or train is the Bookstagram trilogy by Michelle Hodkins. Now these were already up there on the favorite shelves. I read these for the first time probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I feel like I read the first two a second time when I was preparing for the third book, but I've been itching to reread these again. And yeah, as you can see, my bookmark is in. I'm about 100 or so pages into the second book. I'm so loving this reread. I actually on BookTube and Bookstagram haven't seen a lot of people chat about the Bookstagram trilogy, which makes me sad because I love it. But I found a friend, book suggestion Michaela on Bookstagram, who's rereading it with me, and Steph, my friend, who's reading it for the first time. So it's been really fun to share that with them because yeah, I haven't been able to share that with anyone before, and I'm really loving it the second time or third time around. I just remember how much I love these, and it's just like catching up with an old friend. It's so good. Fuck! So many books! So many. Next up, after I read Mara Die, when I finish that, which I'm sure I will before the weekend / over the weekend, I'm gonna start reading / rereading the Vampire Academy series. Now, I have read the first 2 in full, and I got up to the third. Not sure how far into the third I was, and I got bored, I'm sorry. So I will be rereading these and then continuing the series. I will be rereading these with my friend Steph, who I mentioned is reading Mara Die with me now. So yeah, I'm keen to jump back into these because I am sorry I haven't read them in full already, and I'm sure I'll love it more the second time around I read it. But yeah, at the time I just got really bored with the third book. This next one I'm reading to see if I do still like this series. I have not read this in close to 10 years. I read actually probably, no, maybe just under 10 years, maybe 7 years. It's Twilight. Now, I read these originally back when I was in like year 8 or 9, and then I kept rereading them when the movies came out. So it's been a really long time. At minimum, it's been like 5 or 6 years since I've read them. So I'm really intrigued to see what I think of them now that I'm older. Even if I can't stand the first one, I'm going to reread them through because I found even when I was reading them before, I liked them as they progressed. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what I think of them the second time around. Or God knows how many times I've read these. And see if I still like it. Next on the reread train is, oh shit. Is the Model Instrument series. Now, again, I've read all 5 of the ones I'm holding. I have not read City of Heavenly Fire, so it'll be a reread / new read at the end. And I have not read The Infernal Devices or The Dark Artifices, so we'll see how I feel about this reread when I'm reading it. If I'm feeling the world, I might jump onto The Infernal Devices or yeah, The Infernal Devices and then The Dark Artifices, or I might just go into a completely different world and keep rereading things. To see. We'll just see how I feel, but yeah. Next ones I'm gonna read now. I'm gonna hold these because my other ones are up there and there's way too much on the shelf and I can't be bothered. I'm gonna reread Harry, of course. Harry is like an annual reread. I always reread Harry, so that's no surprise. Love Harry, always do. Always find something new I like or just remember the old parts that I loved. So yeah, I'm really excited to read Harry again. That one's no biggie, can you tell? Can you tell? I love Harry. So gotta reread that at least once a year, or at least every 18 months. Not too many more to go now. Next on the reread train is the If I Stay duology. I love these so much. They're super small and it's really intense, really good story. I think these are super underrated. I'm going to be doing a video on underrated books coming up, and I have a few that I'm going to add on there. But yeah, going to be rereading these bad boys. They'll be really quick read, and I loved them the first time I read them. I haven't reread them ever, I don't think, so I'm excited. These next ones I didn't read that long ago, but I feel like a reread is due. I've been recommending my friends to read it since people recommended me to read it, and now I just want to revel in the beauty that is the ACOTAR series again. I don't have the first book because I'm lending it to a friend, but yeah, I'm dying to reread ACOMAF especially, and ACOWAR. Let's be real, you've got to go through the whole journey, but these are the main two I'm excited to reread. So, gonna reread them, feel all the feelings. I feel like when I reread ACOMAF, I'm gonna have a lot more emotions and I'm gonna cry a lot. So I didn't cry the first time, like I was close to crying. Actually, I cried at the end, but I feel like I'll just be crying the whole way through. Last on the reread train that I can think of now, I will do a part 2 if I think of more that I do want to read, is The Hunger Games. Oh, I love this. This should be on the favorite shelf. I have probably reread these probably 2 or 3 times. Yeah, probably 2 or 3 times. Haven't read them again for at least 3 to 4 years. So I'm really excited to reread them again. I'm very excited to reread everything. I loved these when I first read them. Love the movies, love everything. Love Peter, if you're team girl. But yeah, I'm gonna reread all these books now. This will probably take me a long time. I have been being pretty good in November and reading things. I'm getting through at least 2 books a week at this point, but there's no way I'm gonna be rereading these all at once. So I'll keep you posted on my progress and my wrap-ups and my to-be-reads. And yeah, let me know what your favorite books are to reread. Are there any books I'm missing on here that I should know about? And yeah, just let me know. I can't wait. I'm loving my reread of Marada. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on those because they are so good. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. And thanks for coming, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, like down below, and yeah, let me know what you thought. Have you read any of these? Which ones are your faves? Just tell me all the books. I need them all, even though there's so many I still haven't read on here. Bye! Who's another duology I wanna,